Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be unboxing a Morphe palette. Now I do own one Morphe palette, but it was a collab palette with James Charles, which I absolutely love. I have it right here. Oh, I've used it, I love it. It's nice and dusty, it's gorgeous. Love, 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 love. So today is my first ever regular Morphe palette. 15T, which is Your True Selfie. It comes in this nice little red and black box. It has some shine with the lettering. It's pretty, feels like it's got a little bit of weight to it. It says on the back of the box, Your True Selfie, 15 You Do You shades. There's nobody quite like you, Morphe babe. You're a solo artist that's bold, unapologetic, and a bit mysterious. Just like these 15 sultry, down-to-earth shades, show them what you got. Well, I gotta say, I like the confidence. So we're gonna go ahead and unbox it now. It comes in nice little bubble wrapping all the way around. Undo this. There we go. Okay, so the case, it's a hard plastic. It's pretty solid. It's a matte with the word Morphe across it in white. Go ahead and open up. It does have the locking feature, so it's not just a plain lid. It does have the protective plastic on it. It does have the mirror and then the 15 shades across it. Now each shade is named. So again, what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna swatch each of these on my arm so we can see how they look and how they transfer. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna start with the top row and work our way over. So first up is hashtag Morphe babe. So first up is Morphe babe. I'm gonna get a good amount of color on there. And we're just gonna swipe across. Oh, much better with my pointer. So it is a bit orange. I felt like I had to rub in quite a bit in order to get the pigment to transfer. Again, this is my first straight Morphe palette, not the non-collab version, so I wasn't really sure what to expect. And I am just cleaning off my fingertips so I can go ahead and move on and do the next swatch. The next swatch is hashtag strike a pose. Let's go ahead and get it started. I'm gonna rub really good in there. So we got some pigment, and let's go ahead and try this. Right underneath here, I'll go this way. That one is actually much better pigmented. It is a nice brown color. It looks like it kept pretty even throughout, unlike the orange prior. At first I wasn't sure how to say this one. The third shade we are going to try in the top row is hashtag dope pick. It looks like it's a shimmery dark brown. Look here. All right, we're gonna start here and ooh, look at that. So it is definitely much darker than the Strike a Pose. It's good for shading. It does have a bit of shine to it, a little bit of glitter in there. I wouldn't say it's quite a shimmer, but it does have shimmery elements, so it's kind of a nice middle ground. I realize all of these are hashtags. The fourth one is hashtag no filter needed. This one is a definite shimmer. It looks like maybe a camel or a mauve color. We'll take a look and see real quick. Actually, when I put it on my finger, it looks more copper or gold. It is more of a copper tone than I was expecting. It definitely looks different from the pan than on the finger and actually applied. It is definitely shimmery though, whereas the first two are matte. The third one is sort of a middle ground between a shimmer and a matte, and the last one is completely shimmery. So number 5, which completes the first row of colors here. So far we've done these 4. The 5th one is going to be hashtag blend the rules. I know I've seen that hashtag everywhere. I'm sure you guys have too. It is very popular, so I went ahead and applied it. And now we're gonna go ahead and swipe last one for number 5. All right. I would say that is literally in my opinion, that's all it is, right? My opinion. It is the shimmer version of the number 1, the Morphe Babe. So it is a shimmery orange color. All of them went on fairly smooth. I would say most of them kept their pigment all the way across the swatch, except for the number 1, where you can see on one side it is more incredibly pigmented, but then as it goes on it fades, whereas the other ones really kept their color. So that ends line number 1. Let's go ahead and start right underneath here and start with line number 2. Again, we're gonna go this way. So number 1 in line 2 is hashtag woke up like this. I didn't name them, but those are the hashtags. And now I'm so curious to look up each of these hashtags and see if this was actually used. I'll go ahead and swatch it right here. I did not get a whole lot of pigment there, so I'm gonna try it again. Much better second time around. So it is more of a tan brown. You can see my swatch was uneven, but I am having to reapply each of the matte colors multiple times in order to get a nice even color. The second one in the middle row is hashtag sorry not sorry. A definite dark, like a coffee brown, I would say. For me, it actually went on much lighter than expected, but again, the pigment did not last the whole way through, so I'm going to try it again. I'm going to really rub my finger in there to make sure my finger is highly pigmented, and we're going to try it again, starting here, going down. So it looks like definitely with 2 strokes, the colors are a lot more pigmented, which means it's just a buildable color. So it's just something to keep in mind with the matte shades versus the shimmer shades, which seem to be highly pigmented throughout. The third one in the middle row, which is the center pan, is the hashtag OOTD. Definitely the darker brown. And again, we're gonna go ahead and swatch it right there. So again, these are more matte. I'm gonna go ahead and say the difference between these 2 colors, they look pretty similar. The hashtag sorry not sorry is more of a red brown, whereas the other one is more of a cool, darker brown. So there is a slight difference there. Although it looks kind of hard to tell on my swatches. Okay, number 4 in the middle row is hashtag throwback. We all know we love a good throwback Thursday, right? Started. So this one is going to be more of a red sepia tone, so that red light brown color. 5th one in the second row, so the last one, is going to be hashtag relationship goals. Let's go ahead and get that all nice and swatched. Go ahead and see what it does. Right here, ready, and the coolest brown, meaning there's a lot more blue in there. You can definitely see the difference comparatively to something that has a bit more red in it. You can see the difference. It is the darker color. Actually, I think that would go really good for my eyebrows, which, as you can see, I have yet to apply. The reason that I picked up this palette is this color here. Hashtag artist. I am a sucker for a good pigmented yellow or green, especially the brighter greens I absolutely love. I love the whites, the stark whites. If I can find a good white or a light color, I love it. So I'm really excited to see what this one can do. I have yet to actually wear it, as you guys saw. So okay, I'm gonna start it on this arm now. Hashtag artist. Oh, let's see, I hope it's good. Boop. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so in the pan, it looks really shimmery. I would say that definitely translates across very well as comparatively to the others. hoping you guys are able to see this color. So it is definitely shimmery. It is pretty pigmented. It stayed bright yellow pretty much across my arm with the swatch, so that's good. It is a bit more transparent than I thought though. I thought it was going to be a bit more solid, kind of like these browns. As you can see, comparatively it's a lot fainter on the skin, but the shimmer is still there. So I would say it's a good highlighter. Now we do have another one. The second one is going to be #before. And this is definitely just nude, nude brown. It's one of the other matte colors. These ones are fairly lighter than the last, comparatively. Third one is going to be #after. Get it? Before and after? I know, really. Alright, so this one here is also almost a pure shimmer. It is still very pigmented and did keep the shine all the way across the swatch, but it is more of a green as compared to the #artist, which is the more yellow, more bright yellow. So you guys can see that difference there. And now we are on number 4, which is right there. I can count. This is number 4, which is going to be #work it. Let's go ahead and get that all nice and washed for you. Ready? That's definitely the darkest of this row for sure. Again, it is another shimmer. It kept its pigment all the way across. You can see that is very even, and I did drag it pretty far, almost all the way around the arm, or at least halfway around the arm, I should say. But I definitely love it. It's, I'm not really sure how you would describe it. It's a medium shimmery brown. I would say it's more on the cool side comparatively. Again, let's take a look. I'd say, yeah, it falls more on this end of the cool spectrum rather than the warm, like the reds. You guys can see that? All right, so the very last one on this palette is #glam. Go ahead and get that swatched right here for you. And that is definitely the darkest shimmer of them all. So overall, I do recommend this palette. I love the shimmers. They're nice and even. They're highly pigmented, although it looks like the mattes need to be worked up to be a bit more buildable. So let's go ahead and take a minute and let me go ahead and apply my face and let you know what you guys think. Give me just a minute. And you're back. Hey everyone. Alright, so taking a look now, I went ahead and applied my eyebrows, eyelids, and lashes. I also did apply my lipstick here. So when using the products, I did use 2 shades of shimmer, and one of the matte colors I did use colors Artist, After, and then I used Relationship Goals in the corners. And then along the bottom lash line, I used the Dope Pick. I actually really like the result. The shimmers were pretty blendable, I found. The matte was the Dope Pick, which is the middle ground between the matte and the glitter. It was a more buildable shade, so I did have to go in and apply 2 coats underneath my eye. But the end result was very nice. It feels pretty lightweight, it doesn't feel too heavy on my eyes. I didn't feel like I had to sit there blending it all day, just sit there working at it. So I do like it, I do like the results. As you can see here, it does still retain its shimmer in the light. And I do like the shadowy effect that it gave under the bottom lash. So would I recommend the 15T Your True Selfie palette? Absolutely. I think it's a great beginner palette. It has a nice mix of the cool versus warm tones. It has nice combos of the shimmers and the mattes. So you do have a nice little playground to create a lot of looks. So you can go ahead and pick this up at your local Morphe store, or if you don't have a local Morphe store, you can pick it up online at their website, and I believe it is $16. So not bad. Again, it does fall within the beauty on a budget standard. Alright, you guys take care and you have a great day. So if you like the video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.